Go. All right, guys, so today I wanted to talk about what to do when a customer gives you an objection in the middle of the pitch, okay? So as you guys know, we have the T-pitch here. We have who do you have for your service, how many lines, what kind of phones, how much to make you pay. We got the intro, our price, promos, and close, right? Anything that happens before this and on, right? All of this stuff over here. Anytime we get an objection during this part, we're going to overcome it the exact same way. I couldn't care less if they gave you some weird objection. We overcome it the same way every single time. And here's what we say. We say, no worries. All we're doing is telling the promotions for today. And then you have to go right back into the pitch. So if I'm saying, hey, who do you have for your phone service? They say Verizon, and I say, how many lines are you paying for? And the customer doesn't answer me, but instead says, hey, I'm not interested. The response should be, no worries, I'm just telling the promotion. So did you have 2 lines or 3 lines? Notice how as soon as I said, overcame that objection, I immediately moved back into the pitch. The worst thing that you can do is say this. No worries, I'm just telling the promotions. So did you have 2 lines or 3? Did you see how long it was between the pause of me saying I'm just telling the promotions and then my next question? That little gap is going to give that customer an opportunity to jump in and say, hey, I'm not interested, and they're going to walk away. So we have to make sure that we overcome the objection and then immediately pick up where we left off. The last thing that we've got to make sure that we do is we've got to overcome the objection in a timely manner. You see, imagine if I said, who do you have for your phone service? Verizon. How many lines are you paying for? And the customer says, hey, I'm not interested. And as soon as they say, hey, I'm not interested, I pause and then say, no worries, I'm just telling the promotion. In that pause, they've already turned and they've walked away. So as soon as the customer even starts talking, I'm going to overcome it. But I'm going to overcome it a very specific way. The one thing I don't want to do is go, hey, no worries, I'm just telling the promotions. Right? Because this is way too over the top aggressive. Instead, we want to have a leaned back stance, right? No worries, I'm just telling the promotions for today. And I'm going to start saying that before they've even finished their sentence. Incredibly important to say. So last thing, if an objection happens between any parts of the pitch, we're going to overcome it by saying, no worries, I'm just telling the promotions for today, and get right back into the pitch. Hopefully this was helpful. We'll see you guys in Atmo tomorrow.